And here comes Billy on preset. Al Martin.
It's a very pressured environment, and no one has any fun here.
That's the wrong tape it for there, Derek.
Oh, Al. Remember that used to
Over here is our other director for the 6:30.
Hi. Hello.
And she's getting ready for the show.
For the 6:30 for tomorrow.
She's a lot more serious than Ernie.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Back. And this is Frank in the audio room.
Hi.
I'm in the audio room. And what do you?
Frank. I'm in the audio booth.
And what do you do?
Here, Channel 10. So listen up. I have good things to say. What I do here is control levels of microphones and also machines. And also this little box here called the digicart. That's what I do.
And sometimes if you can't hear the anchor, it's because someone, not Frank of course, because we have other people who do audio, forget to turn on the mics.
Did you say something? I can't hear. I shouldn't be here if I can't hear.
Thank you very much, Frank.
Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Graphic Factory. It's a computer just like you guys have at home probably or at school. And I type. Like, for instance, I have to update the weather for the news person. Like, let's see, mountains. Okay, let's make this work. It comes to me like this on a screen, and I have to change it, and we'll go through the whole process. But I make it pretty, and I make sure there's no typos, and I save it, and then I turn it into a sequence kind of like this. I turn it into new love bug virus, and then you'll see that on the news.
I'm actually typing in the 5-day forecast for our weatherman Lauren and Carol. And basically on Monday, you see here, the temperature is going to be approximately 77 degrees and sunny, which is represented by this sunny icon here. Yeah. And another thing that I'm going to be doing is putting in our county temperatures. What I mean by county temperatures is throughout San Diego County, I will be updating the temperatures for as far as the highs and the lows for that particular day. In most cases, the degrees are somewhere between 75 and 80 degrees on a regular basis in San Diego, California. Basically, San Diego, California has the best weather, as far as I've been told, in the whole United States. Therefore, people love San Diego. Such as myself, San Diego is the place to be. I love it. I would not want to be anywhere else. Actually, I would like to be somewhere else, but we won't go.
Carol, 55. 50 is 3 house up. Okay. I gotta do that differently though. 50. I like to do it left to right though, but then it's confusing.
What's that?
Now 350.
To intro his package.
Well, no, I was gonna do the monitor wall. Can I still do the monitor wall?
Well,
okay. No.
We're gonna have to turn Carol to a single because it's too long and there's things she needs to get in. Can you do that?
Well,
I'm asking Ernie if it's physical.
Okay, so you want to come out to a 2-shot, then cut
out
to
a 2-shot, then cut to
Forget
Carol
the wall.
on a single.
Forget the wall.
Forget the wall.
Even though, because I can do that before. Okay. Yeah,
well, can you change the wall into a shoulder box?
Well, no, I can't. Well,
no, not really.
No, I've got it already made.
10 for field. 5 at 5. Straight ahead.
Set like the 47.
Now, this is 10 News Live at 5.
Federal agent, this is one of those times just makes you proud to be a federal agent.
Thank you.
A massive police raid on a motorcycle gang operating in San Diego and Los Angeles and...
Both federal agents were targeting a gang known as the Mongols, and as Mark Matthews shows us in this exclusive report, one of the arrests was made in Lemon Grove.
Roll 3 sound, take it.
Richard Slayton is under arrest for assault with a deadly weapon and possession of explosives. One of 31 arrests made this morning.
Most of the arrests in connection with today's raids were made in the San Fernando Valley.
All told, 68 federal search warrants were served, 58 in Southern California, 10 more in Oklahoma and Georgia.
Law enforcement officers from both sides of the border are gathering tonight at Balboa Park.
Welcome, was there live with more on what's going on. get from police on any possible criminal charges.
Investigators in Las Vegas are taking over the bigamy investigation involving Padres outfielder Al Martin. Martin was arrested in March, accused of fighting with a woman who claims she married him in Las Vegas. This despite the fact Martin was already married. A police report violent feet
In the mail from somebody you didn't know, would you open it? At the very least, you would take some precaution.
That's the advice tonight from computer experts nationwide. 10 News reporter Kim Edwards joins us now with an update on the ins and outs of the latest love bug spin-off. Kim?
A new variation of the love bug virus.
The one today pretty much does everything the love bug did, but in a much more destructive manner. Yeah, it will go out and try to delete a lot of files on all of your drives.
Spread through email. Like a scorned lover, it's meaner.
This makes the virus more difficult for users and antivirus programs to detect.
Here are some tips on recognizing this scarlet letter. The subject line, though it changes, always begins with the word forward.
There are lots of ways to save money. Insurance agents you don't have. At 21st Century, deals are right and paying no agent commissions. Plus, we only insure good drivers. Over 1 million of them in fact. And it pays 25% of the money.
You want to break it?
Thanks. Is that a new toy, Margie?
No, it's for Alanna.
Alanna,
she's doing a behind the scenes.
At 10 News?
Quality computer furniture.
Hey.
What?
What'd you do with my tea? Eliminated. About flights.
Don't have it. What number?
I think it's
Yeah. Info on the website. I'll get it in a second, Mark. These activity books for youngsters pack important lessons about water and boating safety. They're free to individuals and teachers scouting educational materials for their classes. Here's another fun educational tool for kids from the U.S. Forest Service. A free poster and books on how trees grow. Great to peruse before you head for the hills to camp and hike. And Knott's Berry Farm offers a money saver for children celebrating birthdays this summer.
Seems to have.
More information about these body movies.
Today is any indication it is going to be a great weekend in San Diego. Lauren and Carol was out at Cordova Gardens this evening. Was that East County? Yeah.
It usually has to do with how you're really there all night. You guys stay there between these steps. Does someone do your makeup in here? Email question. And why isn't yours all?
Lauren, I'm not kidding. I don't care what that costs. I need you to buy it and bring it for me. And hopefully one of my dearest friends isn't seeing this because she is a teapot freak. I have to have that. No, I don't care what it costs. I'll pay you when you get back. Okay, honey.
Only $800.
Oh gosh, I hope it's not that much.
Do online stuff too.
I do.
This could be online.
Yeah, I'm working hard. Next time, I'm gonna go home.